Vicki Scott. I'm the president of the Animal Advocate Organization, a rescue group in Barnwell, South Carolina, where we have a rescue adoption foster center. Oh, okay, my friend. Do not. Just have one little kitty I'm bringing in. We're here today at Allendale Correctional Institution, where we have a fostering program that we call Meow Mate and Mutt Mate.
This is a new one for me. I'm here to meet up with Vicki Scott, whose program Meow Mates has saved the lives of over 300 animals and, in the process, has transformed what was one of the roughest prisons in the system. For all of us coming in here, I mean, this is not easy. To get all of our stuff in, the whole crew, and there's a lot of checks and doors and locks. Once you get in here, however, it is peaceful.
Hello.
You must be Vicki. Hi,
So
Vicki.
good to meet
Great to meet you as well.
For the program here, we pull animals from our county shelter where the euthanasia rate has been as high as 98%. The animals go on a 2-month rotation, live with the men 24/7 in the cells before they can be up for adoption. The inmates just make them so much more socialized and adoptable.
Hi there.
John Page, good morning here.
Good to meet you.
Good to have you at our institution.
This is going to be
We
fantastic.
have a wonderful program and can't wait for you to see.
Jackson, I'm Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, good to meet you.
I'm the program leader of the overall Meow Mate Mutt Mate program here at Allendale. This is our cat wing.
I cannot believe all these cats walking around in here, man. This is the most exciting thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm not kidding you. Cats everywhere. And they're just wandering around, no fear, all social. It was beyond my wildest dreams. What's this cat's name? Missy. Hi, babe. I go to houses, cats aren't this social, man. They're just like under the bed, on top of the fridge.
In 2013, we brought 2 cats, and after about a month, the warden called me and said, "When you bring more?" And it's just grown each year. Now we have about 25 to 30 cats here on a regular basis. Hey, who's this? Hi, babe. Who are you? Hi, how are you, man? There's no way to translate what I'm seeing in the state of South Carolina. These inmates' faces have to be blurred, but the faces are beaming. This feeling of pride coming off of all these men. They are proud of their cats, their dogs, their role in things. Immediately, I know that I'm in for something good here. When you think about the fact that every single one of these cats would probably be dead because you had a 98% kill rate at the shelter, you know what I mean?
Not just the cats, the dogs, and a lot of these men. I mean, we're not just saving 4-legged lives here. We're saving 2-legged lives.
Honestly, that part is clearly one of the best things.
Having to dedicate yourself to this animal, and this animal relying on you, there's a shift inside of you where you begin to feel empathy. Nothing has changed me or had the effect on me that caring for these animals has had. So this is a typical cat room.
Okay.
We've got our 2 bunks, desk, 2 lockers, a shelf.
Yep.
We've got the litter box that you saw when you came in.
Right.
And then her food and litter dish is right there under the locker. She probably pushes it around to go to bed.
Well, when you think about the fact that I work with human families who don't even want a litter box in their living room, I don't want to look at it, I can't stand litter boxes. These guys have a litter box this close to their bed. They've got food stacked up because they love these cats. Little lesson to be learned there. Each cat belongs to a certain room, is that how it goes?
Well, for a period of time. Right, we do a rotation. They either rotate out or they rotate from one room to another. Because if we have one for 2 days, we're attached.
Yeah.
I've been incarcerated since I was 17 years old. In environments where the only thing I needed to look out for is self. So to put everything that I want to do to the side and say, I have to focus on this 4-ounce kitten, it melts a lot of the selfishness out of guys.
This is our library. We have a lot of dog training, dog psychology, different types of dogs. Most of them are dogs.
You know what? Let's just stop right there.
We need some cats.
Really do need some cat books here. Just let it be said that there'll be cat books at Allendale very soon. lots of cat books.
And Jackson, over in this corner, we have a microscope.
Absolutely. We do fecal examinations and we do ear cytologies.
What's
So anytime we're concerned about bowel movement of an animal, we get a sample, put it on the microscope. We can diagnose whipworms, coccidia, which is some really nasty stuff, you know.
None of my clients know how to put poop under a microscope and figure out what's in there. Are you kidding? It's incredible. I mean, the whole system that's in place when you consider that it is a program within a correctional institution is bananas.
This is one of the leaders in our program.
I was terrified of cats. When I started working here, my first cat, I got bit the first time, but I eventually got over it, and now I clip in cat nails and clean their ears and give them baths sometimes if they need it.
You're the first person I've ever known to go from being petrified of cats to giving them a bath. So congratulations. This gentleman was afraid of cats. He comes here, he faces his fear. The fact that this is being highlighted in such an incredible way is mind-blowing to me.
If I have a life sentence, the possibility of me getting out is extremely slim. But if I have to spend the rest of my life taking care of these dogs and cats, I mean, that's all right with me.
Vicky's work doesn't stop at meow mates, there's also mud mates. We have 25 dogs. Of course, I'm known as the cat guy, obviously, but I love dogs. I have dogs, and I'm excited to see some dogs here for sure. That's a good girl.
Great. Sit. Yes. Speak. Yes. Hold. Yes. Down. That's it. That boy. Yes.
Yeah,
Stand.
baby. Yeah, that is the most adoptable dog on the planet.
To date, we've had over 300 animals pass through these gates, most of which have been adopted directly from the prison, and it's been very successful. It's a win-win for both our rescue group and the men here in prison.
This is our memorial garden for one of our early cats in the program, Gypsy. Gypsy came into the center. She was not in very good shape at all. She started to come around, and a guy that previously was a pretty violent felon in here, and Gypsy helped him as he helped her, really turned his life around, and unfortunately, she had a turn for the worse and didn't come back around. So this is our memorial garden for little Gypsies.
That's so sweet.
If not for the second chance afforded these animals by this program, every single one of them would be euthanized. Now, without the second chance afforded the men in our prisons, we've wasted all of their lives. Where are you all? You deserve a second chance.
I look at her like I do me. I went through a rough time on the streets. I've been through a lot of things and abused. She's been abused.
Right.
So we relate. And now I'm helping her get over her abuse, and she's helping me get over mine.
Amen. It is essential that programs like this get a very bright light shined on them. And when you're talking about a county where the kill rate at the shelter was nearly 100%, it is one of the most perfect examples I've ever seen of innovative thought, putting your money where your mouth is, and the results being beyond anybody's wildest dreams. Just looking at their faces, this absolute pride and love that they have for these animals is undeniable.
We wanted Jackson to come and see this to open the minds of people, not only about a partnership such as this, but also the good side of these men that are here. They've done an incredible job.
Many of them have never loved anything before.
Or felt loved. I've had men tell me that they get off their medicine that they were having to take.
They don't have to.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Hundreds of men have gone through this program to become better people.
I don't usually gush like this. I'm so absolutely overwhelmed. But you guys have saved 300 lives plus.
Those are just the animals.
That's the animal.
Yes, and we're just counting like
I feel so blessed to be in this position to do this. And so appreciative.
I wanted to make sure that I left you with just something. This
Oh my God.
is food from our friends at Chewy.com.
Oh, thank you.
You're very welcome.
I'm so grateful for that.
It's an amazing story, and honestly, it's one that people really should know about. Now they know.
You have an open invitation to return anytime you like.
Hopefully, it'll be under good circumstances. That's all.
Either way, you're welcome.
Either way, I'm welcome. Thank you for everything you're doing. What you're doing for these animals is beyond my ability to express.
Thank you.
Right. Take care, guys. There is a very strange adjustment that your mind has to make while you're standing in a prison. You're in a space with a whole bunch of men who clearly have done something in their life to wind up here, but their interaction with these animals is so gentle and loving. I have seen so much care, so much innovation, so much passion. I swear I have been around the block and I haven't seen it many times in my life. It's amazing. Miles, what's being exposed?
About 4 to 5 times a day.